The number one question that I get is, am I enough? Am I qualified enough? Am I good enough? Can I do this? Who's going to buy my stuff? It's all the same question. It's all the same question. The question is, are you capable of actually making money coaching? Are you enough of a woman, a person, a business owner to learn the skill of building the business? So, ready for the answer? Yes. Right now, how you are right now, literally, is enough for you to actually build. Hey, Sabrina, how to get clients. That's pretty close, pretty close. Thank you. You are enough right now. You are enough right now. So that's the first question. The very second question is exactly what Sabrina said. How to get clients. In other words, and that too is all in a little basket. How do I build this business? How do I get clients? It also starts then looking like, how do I market? What do I offer? Who is my ideal client? What will they buy? Who should I market to? Who am I? Like, what are your skill sets? Hey, nice to see you, Marquita. What are your skill sets that will allow you to even believe that you are able to, sustain and create a business? So those are some of the very key things that people always ask me about. They're always asking. So let me go ahead and answer a few more of these to you. So number one, why is it that you are enough right now? Right now. And the reason I ask, why are you even asking that is because I know that you have been institutionalized to think, oh, I need to have all kinds of different credentials and many more credentials than maybe you have right now. And you're probably seeing me in type. So the truth of the matter is your job as a coach is to ask questions. Why do I think mental health and wellness professionals or any kind of people helper, why are they actually the best people to become coaches? Because you are already trained in the art of asking the right questions. You're already trained as a really good listener to hear what some people might not even realize that they're saying. Does that make sense? Who here resonates with that? Who here is like, oh my God, who here is a good listener? I think that's a good start. Whether you're watching this as a replay, thanks, or you're watching this live, thanks. Like, are you a good listener? I actually just had this conversation with a woman and she questioned herself. She's like, I don't know if I'm even a good listener. Are you personally a good listener? And if you are, how do you know? That's the question. How do you know if you are a good listener? What are the signs? What are the telltale symbols of a good listener? Sabrina says, yes, she is a good listener. Who else here is a good listener? I'll speak up. I'm a good listener. And the reason I say that is because, in coaching, we are listening for the very things that are in the way of our ideal client getting to their goal. And we're listening to the blocks. We are, our job, I call them spotlights or blind spots. Our job is to shine spotlights on people's blind spots because it's that, and you might call them limiting beliefs or, I can use that interchangeably, like limiting beliefs or, blocks or, walls, whatever language you use that's on brand for you, my friend. Our job as coaches is to be listening and hearing what they're saying so we know whether or not we can assist them and shine a light on this so that they might be able to see it for themselves. Our job is to listen to the things they are doing and help them anchor in to doing those things more so that they get to the goal that they are setting for themselves. Let me give you an example. So recently I said that I wanted to give out 5 free coaching sessions and specifically focused on life coaching. Oh my God, I was totally inundated. Thank you all for responding. I just got done a call, which I'm going to give out to you all later so that you can really see, it's like maybe a 40-minute, 45-minute coaching session. A lot of times I can coach now in 30 minutes. Once I do an initial session with somebody, FYI, this is teaching you how to build a business. Typically, once I do, a bulk of time with someone, then my coaching sessions are 30 minutes. I coach 30 minutes 3 times a month with my clients. You can see that this is very different than the medical model of 15 minutes, or you had 8 sessions, then you have to come up with another treatment plan, blah, 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 blah. No. This is the beauty of you being able to design your own business, you being able to support people like they need to be supported. Anyhow, we were talking and she just wasn't realizing the words that were coming out of her mouth. Sabrina says, all my friends talk to me. I listen and you try not to answer. That's great. Arcadia says, I'm definitely a good listener. So that's one of the very first things. So being a good listener, because when you listen, and this is a marketing tip, this is a golden nugget marketing tip. When you listen, number one, in a coaching session, then you know what kind of appropriate question to ask. Okay? You know what kind of appropriate question. From a marketer's perspective, and this is what I teach you in Make Money Coaching, the Foundations course, and my mastermind. This is what I want you to learn, because I know you did not learn this in grad school. The goal for you is also to listen and maybe do practice coaching sessions yourself with people that you think you would want to coach. You can hear the words that they're saying. So when you hear the words that they're saying and you're able to put that out in marketing, people resonate with that and they think, good God, Mary's in my head. Let me give you an example. You're probably here in this Facebook group because you found a Facebook ad that said something like get started coaching, or for therapists who want to coach, or something along those lines. And it was probably something like are you tired of the medical model? Are you tired of working for Joe Bob, or something like that? Or maybe you've burnt yourself out. Or maybe you've seen one of my go to my YouTube channel and subscribe. And it said something like, how to make more money in private practice or in coaching, or something like that. Or you're starting to recognize the position that you're in, your job. Even if you own a private practice, you're probably starting to have an aha moment of wait a minute. You went into being a people helper, whatever your credentials, because you wanted to help people. And then all of a sudden, you're starting to realize holy shit, I'm tired. I'm maxed out maybe at my income. So in private practice, if you own a practice, it's okay, you're hitting a level, you're hitting a wall here, a ceiling on your income potential. So because you only have so many hours in the day. So now you're okay, I need to create a group practice, people under me, or I need to start facilitating group therapy so I can have more people in mass. Right? And then how are you planning your revenue stream? And then you started hearing about coaching and you thought, holy crap, what's coaching? So let me give you some of the ideas for revenue streams. Are you ready? Who wants to hear some ideas about revenue streams? Tell me, everybody who's listening, and those of you who are watching the replay, what is one real reason that you want to have a coaching business? Now, I know it's make money and I know it's to help people, but more than that, is it the fun of impacting more people globally? Is it that you want to have multiple revenue streams? Maybe you're a creative type person and you're I have this idea and I want to be able to sell this program and then do this program. And you can do all of these things. You can have multiple revenue streams. You can have some passive income. Although don't let people lie to you. There really is no official passive income. You still have to water that You think of it like, think of a passive income. Like you've created something and you think you're just going to put it out in the world and just money's going to roll in. You got to water that. You got to make sure that technology is working, that the automation is working, that your Facebook ad is working, that your Facebook lives are working, your Insta stories are working. Like, don't let anybody lie to you and just say, make tons of money with passive income. That's a misnomer. Sure, maybe it's not working directly one-on-one with people, but you're still working on a passive automated business. I make money all the time. This month, I think it was, my numbers, like $7,000 in quote automated passive income. The truth is, you see me on here right now doing a Facebook Live. I'm going to talk about, and I have shared one of my programs with you, Make Money Coaching, the Foundations course. Right now it's self-study, although I'm in there every Wednesday doing live coaching with you on Zoom. You can ask me anything. So even though I have my automation set up and you're going to get stuff in your email, it's not me doing it. So that's passive. So I'm still working. Okay. I hope that's helpful because I know that sometimes people get disillusioned. They're sold a bill of goods on making passive income. So I know how important it is to be able to talk to a professional. Great. Makes sense. What makes sense specifically to you, Sabrina? Tell me that. What makes sense specifically to you? They're sold a bill of goods. Let's see. Making passive income. So I know how important it is to be able to talk to. I'm trying to see who's on here watching now. What makes sense specifically to you, Sabrina? And there, oh, hey Gemma, nice to see you. Glad you're here. Thank you. So go ahead too. If you're in here, I want you to just say, hey, hi. So passive income and other revenue streams. So yes, there's other revenue streams and it looks like this. It looks like, let me just run down a couple. Ready? Hey, Devony, how are you? Nice to see you. Okay. Thank you. So go ahead too, if you're in here. Here's a bunch of revenue streams. Ready? Hi. Sorry, I had to mute myself. Kindle ebooks, that's passive income. Have you written an ebook? Amazon, I want you to think of Amazon as a search engine, not like Google, but it's definitely a search engine. In fact, this is one of the things I'll be working on with my mastermind clients, all of these ways to get the word out for yourself, okay? So maybe it's an ebook, maybe it's doing a live talk, and then it's, sharing an offer at the end. Maybe it's doing Facebook Lives, Insta Stories, Instagram. I have a whole list of 127 ways, which is not even complete, for you to be able to build your business and market. So many ways. There's so many ways. Your job is just to go out there and tell people that you can help them. Make sure you've got a credit, make sure you can take their credit card and set up a program. So I give you in the Foundations course a 90-day program. Here's the skeleton, here's the framework, here you go, here's a session, here's how to run a session, here's the top 50 questions for you. That's just part of what you get in that course. But I want you to think about this. Most people want, when they're asking, how do I find clients? I want you to think about this. This is the truth. Clients are everywhere. And so when people say to me, Mary, how do I find clients? Or I can't find clients. This is the question that I ask them. Ready? I ask them, how many people in the last week have you told what you do? How many people in the last week have you said, hi, I'm a relationship coach and I help women get over a divorce when their husband leaves them for a younger woman? Hi, I'm a wellness professional and what I do is I work with women who are stressed out of their fucking minds and burnt out and they want a little bit of joy in their life. Hi, I'm Mary Bicknell. I'm a business coach for mental health and wellness professionals who are ready to add another revenue stream with coaching, either full-time or part-time. When I'm talking about my life coaching business, hi, I'm Mary Bicknell. I work with women who are tired of dicking around. They're tired of screwing around and they're so ready to stop doubting and start doing so that they can finally feel proud every single day or something along those lines. Okay, so if you don't know how many people you've actually said the words, and whether you're building a private practice or coaching, This is the same methodology. Now, in private practice, this is the lie you've bought, that you're just going to have lots of clients. And although that can be true 100%, that there's really not as much work, just like sign on to insurance panels and sign on to like Psychology Today or those kind of things. And what happens is the frustration part comes in when again, how many clients can you possibly see in a week? 20, 30? How exhausting is that? Make money coaching is allowing you to think of things differently. Sabrina says, the problem with people thinking it's going to be this easy way of getting money. God, you're so exactly right. So many people just think, oh, coaching is easy. I believe, frankly, I truly do believe this though. I believe that women have more of an opportunity than ever before to make 6 figures. Like there's no reason, except your thinking, except you not doing the work, that you can't make $100,000 a year or more in coaching. Like, let me say that again. In the coaching world, with all the ability to reach people all over the globe, there's no reason that you are not making $100,000 a year in your coaching business. There's no reason, except for how you're thinking. You haven't learned the marketing skill. You haven't gotten over your like freak out about charging people $5,000 or $3,500 or $1,500. You haven't learned the skills. Literally, that's it. Marquita says, I can and I will make 6 figures and above in coaching. It's like, so yes. Like the technology today, like there are people making hundreds of thousands of dollars by just going to Goodwill and like selling shit on eBay. Like, do you understand? I really do not think, this is what I've learned. Can I be really transparent? What I believe and what I've observed is that so many people in our mental health and wellness industry have been so conditioned for lack and limitation and limiting money beliefs and limitations around utilization of technology, limitations around visibility and showing up and being your real self, that it has created a massive disservice to you, and your lifestyle. Like, oh my God, I just want to go on a massive ass rant about this. I'm going to go on a rant another day about this. I literally will, because it's so sad. It's so sad. I'm going to talk in the future. This rant will be, you learn to be an advocate for your patient population. You need to turn that around and be an advocate for yourself to make money, to help your family. Okay, but I'm not going to rant on that anymore. Got it? So I'm going to leave you with this. And if you love this, like, I want to hear some love. I want you to put in the comments below what reason you believe may be a hindrance for you making $100,000 or more in your coaching business. And maybe you're like, I don't need $100,000, Mary. I just want to make $43,000. Look, I'm like, make more money. You're here because you want to make money, like make more. $43,000 is below the poverty level, actually, in the United States. In the United States of America. So enjoy the day. Welcome to everybody who's here. And I want you to really consider what your life would look like if you could add another $100,000, $150,000 or more in your coaching business. And for those of you who are out there like, I don't know if I can do that. There are coaches that are in whatever niche you want to do, whatever niche that you want to focus on. Women in stress, life balance, relationships, hormones, wellness, yoga, Reiki, life coaching, relationship coaching, wellness coaching, leadership coaching, career coaching. I talked to somebody, was it yesterday or this morning, all on working with women for infertility and the stress related to that and coaching them through so that they can either become fertile because their body's not stressed out, or if they go through the infertility treatment process, how to be able to maneuver through that without added stress and do it joyfully. Look, If you have the thought about a coaching niche that you want to work with, there's people already making shit tons of money. So I want to really help you. D Green says, not allowing myself to believe that I can. Well, sure. That's the very first thing. That's the very first thing. Every single day, waking up with and being in the truth of, if anyone else, D, is out there doing what you want to do, you also can do it. The only limitation is, you, like you said, your belief. So my question to you is, why are you not allowing it? That'll be another conversation, but let me give you a hint. It has to do with your fears. Fear of success, fear of visibility, fear of failure, fear of rejection, fear people are going to laugh at you, fear of judgment, judgment of other people, judging of yourself. What if I become successful? What will my life look like? Will my friends really still like me? Is this resonating with anybody? I don't see any hearts. I don't see any love. I need love, right? I mean, that's the truth. That's why we don't do what we don't do, because we don't want to be alienated. But the truth is, the reality is if you want to, what the problem is, you can't see what you can't see. You don't know what you don't know. You don't realize that the people in your world right now who are like, I can't even believe you're thinking about doing that coaching thing. Some of those people will be with you when you rise up. And then some of those people won't, and that's okay. Because there'll be plenty of people, thank you, thanks for the love. There'll be plenty of people as you rise up that will be there. This is why I'm building, this is why I have this community for you. This is why in the Foundations course, Make Money Coaching, the Foundations course, there's a community of women that are like, go for it, do it, you can do it, yes. Does that make sense? Your job is to put yourself in the environment of support. Because remember, most of you are working with patients. You're like the 5 people in your life. So if you're constantly dealing with trauma and death and depression and psychosis and that level of stress and that level, and your coworkers, or even if you're in your own private practice and those are the people that you're seeing, that is who you are taking on, that energy. Your job is to be here, listen to me, consume my information, work with me, invest in yourself through one of my programs so that you are in the vibration and the kind of up-leveled type of woman, other women that you want to be around, that support you, that are desiring to help you. Because look, you've got something so amazing that the world is waiting for you to start allowing yourself to do, D. And every single one of you watching.